Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Illumicrate's here. I'm really excited because I had an email saying it was going to turn up on Tuesday, and when I got back home from lunch today it was here. So let's crack on. Tink has obviously had enough, even though I've just got in. The theme this month is now on the floor, but it's to kill this love. Okay, let's get that out. I'll do a better sneak peek. To kill this love. Okay, I'm gonna go for this thing first. We have got Cloaked in Betrayal cushion cover inspired by Silver Cloak by L.K. Stephen. Oh, that feels quite soft actually. Oh, that's a pretty decent size. Look at that. And it's the same on the other side. It feels really soft, kind of velvety, really good quality. I like that. That's nice. I don't have any spare cushions though, but I will keep that for a point where maybe one day I will. We have then got Storybook Setting Location Magnet inspired by Quicksilver by Callie Hart. Let's have a look. And it's Evella. Very nice. I don't really have anywhere for magnets, but very pretty. Very good quality. And we have got the Celestial Deception Acrylic Stamp Kit inspired by Heavenly Bodies by Imani Eriyu. Let me just get my scissors because there's a little tack on here. Oh, okay. So we have, I've never used an acrylic stamp set before. So we have this acrylic thing. And then these stamps, I guess. I don't know if you maybe like put that on and then somewhere else. I have no idea. There's instructions on the back. So you get one stamp block and then one set of rubber stamps, ink not included. After use, clean your silicone stamp with mild soap and... Oh, okay, so it doesn't actually tell you how to use it. A soft cloth or sponge works best. After washing, let the stamps air dry thoroughly before storing them to prevent mold or mildew build up. Do not use harsh chemicals or solvents to clean. For longer lasting use, store stamps flat and avoid heavy objects. Keep away from children. I thought these were going to be instructions, but they're not. So let's get one of these out and have a proper look. Click it out. There we go. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing you spread some ink on this. You then do that and then stamp it, I think. Kind of cool. I don't know that I would use this, but it's a neat idea. Let's put that back on so I don't get them dirty or anything. I think that's how you use them. If I've got that wrong, please like comment and let me know. I don't think I will use these personally, but they are kind of nice. So I might give them to a friend that would appreciate them more. I don't know. An interesting item. Okay. Oh. And then we've got Realm of the Immortal Ceramic Containers, set of 2, inspired by The Scorpion and the Night Blossom by Amelia Wengel. I loved that book so much. Okay, let's have a look. Oh. God, I can't get the first one out. Oh wow, okay. This is the first one. Really, really pretty. It's kind of like a vase, almost. Did they say it was storage containers? Just ceramic containers, okay. Okay. So that's the first one. And then we've got the second one. Oh my gosh. These are so pretty. Oh, I like these so much with the red spider lilies. Well, I think they're the night blossoms obviously in there. These are nice. These feel really well made. I think I would probably use these as vases because I don't know what else I would put in them. I have the book pots that I use for my pens and stuff, but I like them. They are very, very nice. I'm going to put them back in the box before I cause any kind of damage to them, but they are very pretty. I am pleased with them. They are my favorite items of the box. Okay, let's put that back over there. And then we have the book, which I kind of had a feeling we were getting. I've also seen a lot about it. It seems like a really hyped book. I'm seeing a lot of like promotion for it. It is Voidwalker by S.A. McLean. I'm loving the foiling on that. Love the character artwork. I love her hair. I wish I could have hair like that in real life. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Okay. I almost just kicked some stuff over. And the back. Oh, I love it when they put rainbow foiling on. Which says, appease the beasts and keep them fed, but never invite them into your bed. I like that, Aurora. And then these are our sprayed edges. I get the reasoning for this because obviously walking through the void, but I would have much preferred having full Aurora on the pages, but it's still quite nice. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. I'm loving the artwork on the cover. That's nice. And we've got silver side and artwork on the back. Here is our front artwork page. Very nice. And our back page. Also very nice. I love the foiling around the sword. I don't know if you can really see that because it's a bit too bright. So, let us find out about this book. I'm going to butcher the names, I feel like. Fiona Mara is a smuggler. Antal is the reason her people fear the dark. Fee ferries stolen magic between worlds, stockpiling funds to keep her village free from the blood sacrifices humans have paid to Antal's immortal species for centuries. Only legends whispered through the pine forest recall a time when things were different, before one world shattered into many, and the flesh-devouring beasts crept from the cracks between realities with their sable antlers and slender tails, lethal claws and gleaming fangs. Now mortal lives have become food to pacify their carnivorous overlords, exchanged for precious silver energy that fuels everything from transport to weaponry. When Fee is hired to smuggle a bomb into the capital, instinct tells her the risk isn't worth the pay, but the entreaty of a long-lost flame guilts her into accepting. Until the heist goes terribly wrong and she finds herself thrown at the feet of the reigning immortal as payment. She's always known the dangers of her trade and of the power she's wielded since childhood, allowing her to see the secret doors between dimensions, to walk the void itself. But nothing could have prepared her for meeting Antal, for the deal she'd have to make with him, and what the deal will ignite. A revolution and temptation for how sweet the monsters and fangs might feel. So wait. Antal is both the country and the person? Okay, well, we'll figure that out later. S.A. McLean is a fantasy romance author from sunny Southern California. Infatuated with magical worlds since her days of brewing mud potions in her childhood garden, she fell in love with the romantasy genre after realizing all her favourite fantasy novels had kisses in them. Her stories invariably feature quirky humour, sassy animal companions, and queer casts who represent her voice as a chaotic bisexual woman. Sarah received her BS in Natural Resources from Cornell University and a PhD in Environmental Science from UC Berkeley. She left the research track to teach environmental science at her local community college, inspiring the next generation of students to save the planet. Do we have a letter? Isn't this... Oh my god, this author did The Phoenix Keeper. Oh, I'm gonna love this, I feel like. I loved the Phoenix Keeper. I thought I recognised the name. Dear Illumicrate reader, writing is a journey of perseverance. With every book I write, I learn more about craft. I also learn more about what I want to write, the stories I want to tell. Voidwalker was the first book that truly made me feel, I found it, this is what I want to write. That may seem odd to say for a book about getting railed by an antler demon. I've always written fantasy books that dabble in romance, but in Voidwalker I finally indulged the plunge. As Fee and Antal journey from enemies to reluctant allies to lovers, they'll find a match in each other's ferocity, but an even more terrifying challenge in showing their softer insides. It was important to me that Antal be as formidable as an immortal, man-eating creature ought to be. But it was equally important that Fee is never a damsel in distress, that she can hold her own against him. Fee falls for Antal because he makes her feel like she has claws. He falls for her because she makes him feel like he doesn't. And how fun is it to have a monster intimidated and turned on by the mortal who keeps shouting at him? Beyond the romance, I wanted to craft a brand new world not based on existing mythology or retellings, though fans of Fae will certainly enjoy similarities. My biology background creeps through in the lightless biomes of the void, inspired by the ethereal caves and deep oceans of our own world. I created the Dayari as arboreal predators, sleek antlers to avoid snagging on tree limbs, using their long tails for balance, like many big cats. I'm particularly fond of the science behind energy shaping, which can be distilled to what if cellular respiration could be magic. Voidwalker is a story about trust. Oh my god, I'll show you in a second what I've just seen. About trust and community overcoming tyranny is about the difficult road to forgiveness, forgiving others who have wronged us, and the often more challenging task of forgiving ourselves for the mistakes we made. I hope you're ready for some antlers. And then she's drawn the characters of her signature, and they're super cute, but it was his little face that just made me giggle. I'm looking forward to this. I really liked her last book, The Phoenix Keeper. I think she's a really good author, and this would be why I've been seeing so much promotion for it, because I follow her on Instagram because of The Phoenix Keeper. So let's find out about the items and next month's book. So, the Realm of Immortals ceramic containers. The artwork is by Julia Schleicher at Julie_artwork. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And as we said, inspired by the Scorpion and the Night Blossom. Cloaked in Betrayal cushion cover. The artwork is by at Riot Bones. The Celestial Deception acrylic rubber stamp set is by Anna Veiling at Moereng Kunstshop. And it's inspired by Heavenly Bodies. The storybook setting magnet is by Chloe Hughes at No One Designs, and is the Frozen Lands of Yuvela from our latest storybook setting location magnet is inspired by Quicksilver. Hey, the book of the month is a royal hardback, features an exclusive redesigned cover by Terra Dia Mart designed by at Chatty Nora. Full colour art and foil on the hardback by Dominic Mayart, designed by Chatty Nora. Digitally printed edges by Chatty Nora. Illustrated end papers by Emma Gillett Art. Different front and back. And an inbound author letter, bonus content, and is digitally signed by the author on the author letter. Wait, no, that's next month's. What's this month's one? I'm on the wrong page. Okay, ignore all of that. This month's book has an exclusive redesigned cover by at Mona Finden, designed by Chatty Nora. Full colour art on the foil on the back by Mona Finden, again designed by Chatty Nora. Digitally printed edges by Chatty Nora, and the illustrated end papers by Northy Me. Different front and back. Inbound author letter and bonus content is digitally signed by the author. Next month. So I did all of that and then read the randoms afterwards. It's been a long day. The September book. So the theme is Nightcall, and the September book is an adult fantasy debut. When a quest to protect a child from an enemy kingdom draws a mage and then Night Protector into a war between nations. They are thrust into something far bigger than themselves, but the mage is hiding a secret, and her death would be catastrophic for all of magic in the world. With their future and their relationship under threat, the knight and the mage must decide how far they would go for each other. All the information that I read previously is for that book. And the fandoms in this month include Legendborn, Gideon the Ninth, Song of the Lioness, and the Night of the Moth. The Night and the Moth. Our next replica is in this box. And I'm not going to read that last bit because that's kind of spoilery for one of the items. A very good box. I'm not sure about the stamp kit. The items aren't great in terms of what I would use them for because I don't really have anywhere for magnets, but they are nice and they are well made. But yeah, I'm really excited for the book. I cannot wait to read it. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you for the next unboxing. Thank you for watching. Bye.